On.
You do one.
On. Okay.
All right. So, as an explorer, what do you do? What's your rank?
I'm an explorer in the Explorer Post.
My name is Benjamin Witherell. I'm an explorer at the Sheriff's Office, and I'm currently ranked as Sergeant of Charlie Squad.
Currently, I'm an explorer. I am a chaplain. As an explorer, I'm here to learn about law enforcement.
My name is Lieutenant Joshua Kennedy. My job basically in the post is the post secretary. I am in the administration squad. I keep records and I keep the minutes of the meetings, what happens. I also make sure that all the sergeants and corporals are staying in contact with their squads and making sure everybody's up to date and on track with everything, basically on the same page.
Well, I currently hold the rank of lieutenant, and I basically just watch over the Explorer Post, make sure the sergeants are doing everything they need to do, and assist the captain in any duties that should be put upon me.
I'm a corporal right now. I just applied for the sergeant position. As a corporal, basically I help lead, guide, and direct basically my squad. And
As corporal, Alpha Squad, I am in charge of contacting all the explorers below my rank.
I am currently captain of Explorer Post 409, and I look after all of the explorers.
As a chaplain, what do you do?
As a chaplain, my role is to give a benediction at the beginning of the meetings, and I am supposed to give out birthday cards and special event cards and just recognize those things with people.
As an explorer, what do you do?
As an explorer, I do many things. I volunteer and definitely help out with the sheriff's office. We do many details.
What do you do at the details?
Park cars. Park cars?
Anything else?
Usually just park cars.
Park tons of cars. Although it's hard, it's good to get out there and interact with the community, help out, and just make our presence known as the best Explorer Post.
Park cars. Ride bikes. We interact with the community a lot. And the kids.
fun stuff like we go out and park cars and stuff like that, and it's really fun and exciting. Our last one was at the fair, and it was quite exciting. It was a really good turnout, and it's very, very fun. So
On the details, it all depends. Sometimes we're parking cars, and sometimes we're doing, like, we had bike rodeos, so helped out with the bike rodeos.
Show little kids how to ride bikes, give them helmets, give them little trinkets, park cars.
Most of the time, I'm just there to help out, do what needs to be done.
I helped stock bags and stuff, goodie bags for like the 5K run and stuff like that in the office. I've helped stuff envelopes, and I do help out around the office wherever I can, and wherever I have the time to.
but basically, what I do is I show up here all the time. You know, I'm in here all the time. I go up in the comm center. It's pretty cool up there. You get to dispatch people. You get to sit on the 911 calls. You get to listen in on all that stuff, and it's really fun.
What's the greatest experience you've had here?
Being able to do ride-alongs is one of the best advantages and best experiences, because you get to actually go out on the road with the deputies and do what they do, find out what they do. You just get to enjoy you get to enjoy the excitement, the education, just learn everything.
The best experience I've had is doing ride-alongs. I get to ride with deputies and see what they do firsthand.
Definitely going on the ride-alongs. The state conferences are fun, but in order to perform well at the state conferences, you have to, along with attending the Explore meetings, you have to ride along and really see how deputies do not only the fun action stuff, but the other side of it that you don't see on Cops and all those movies, and just the real, talking to people and just getting out there and helping the community.
How are you able to ride along? What do you have to do?
We go through the Explorer Academy. It is a week long, 40 hours, and we learn everything that you would in the police academy to an extent. And we have to be 16 years old and have driver's license in case anything bad happens.
Well, how much would you say of Explorers is on your own time?
My own time, well, one thing I didn't mention previously is I also participate in our ride-along program. I ride about once a week with deputies on the road, and I do that for about 8 to 12-hour shifts. So I definitely stay busy with that. So that's about 8 to 12 hours there. And then we have our meetings, which I come in about 12 every day to do my paperwork and stuff. So that's about another 8 hours there. So I probably roughly spend about maybe 20 hours or so a week with the sheriff's office.
Basically, we learn about building searches like we're doing right now. We learn about everything like from crime scenes, not like the ones from CSI, Miami, or New York, because that's all fake. But we also do traffic stops, active shooter. We just basically train for states.
So what about your favorite story here at the Explorers?
Favorite story in Explorers?
The day I got my nickname.
Probably my first conference, Wilma State Conference, the first one I went to.
One of the best things that I think I'll remember is going through to the state conferences that we've had. It's a really good time of bonding amongst the post. I used to be really shy amongst people here, and we had like a little get together one night, and I kind of opened up and got to know people and had a good time. So that was definitely something I'll always remember, and hopefully I'll be able to work with these guys in the future when I do have my career, and that'll be interesting too.
It was the first time I did building searches, and I was searching it, and I didn't know there was a stairwell, and when I looked up, Gargano was standing there, and I literally screamed like really loud, and he really scared me. It was kind of funny actually, and everybody laughed at me, but that's all right.
First competition in shooting, and how I learned how to just relax, because it's just easy though, but you just work yourself up for no apparent reason.
My best experience, there's been a lot. Not the first year I did states. That didn't go so well. It went well, but it didn't go so well. It's confusing, but
And this car just goes flying past us as we turn on to 50. And
probably last year's states when I won my first shooting trophy. It was just a really good time, and it was the best feeling ever, just knowing that I accomplished something. Yeah, me teaching the class for the first time. It was a little nerve-wracking because I never taught before, but I was able to get my message through.
Winning our first trophy at states, I cried. Yep, when they said Hernando, it was kind of a shock because we were not expecting it whatsoever.
like it was weaving in and out of its lane, looking like it could have been some drinking. Maybe somebody's just out of it. So as we are approaching him in front of Brooksville Regional Hospital, there's that raised divider. Cars coming in, cars going out. There's a raised divider about half a foot, and he's doing 80 miles an hour straight for it. So we quickly get behind him, pull him over.
Wow, there's been so much. Probably our state competition. I would say that first place trophy for the police bicycle competition is probably the best experience I've had so far, and I'll always remember that.
And he blew a .38 blood alcohol level, which is well above the legal limit. And the favorite part of that was probably when we called his son and he said take him to jail. He's been partying too much.
On a scale of 1 to 10, How would you rate your experience of being an explorer here?
11.
Definitely a scale of 10 because it is a good program. There are flaws with any program, but I mean, we work together. I've definitely seen this post in low points, but this is definitely one of the high points that we're at right now, and I definitely consider it probably an 11 actually.
15?
Probably about 6 or 7.
10.
Explorer Post has pretty much become my family.
Pretty close to a 10, maybe an 11, just due to the fact that, being a deputy has always been my dream, and this is definitely helping to get me there.
Probably a 10.
Could you explain on that?
My expectations of the Explorer post was slim to none starting off, but after attending certain times and writing and stuff like that, it has blown me away, and it's just really awesome.
You want to add anything?
No.
Say anything?
No.
Not other people, not other kids or young guys, girls our age get to do this. And being that I want to go into law enforcement, this is the best experience I could have. That's training, and it's just really good. This post is it's above average compared to other posts. The things that we have, the training we have, the advisors we have, very, very good.
Well, I mean, if you're watching this video right now wondering what it's like to be an explorer, videos aren't going to show you it all, but we're definitely going to show you a lot of stuff. Explorers is a good program. It's not a good program if you just want to come to our meetings and let us teach you. I think you have to be more available. Like I said, I do spend a good amount of time each week, and I think right now I'm getting the most out of the post right now. So definitely be active in the Explorer. If you're active in the Explorer post, you will definitely get the most out of it.
When are meetings?
Meetings are every other every other Tuesday at 5 o'clock at the Sheriff's Office in the EOC building. Actually, we just moved.
Do you want to add anything?
Just want to add how great the post is.
All right.